Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. I didn't hit the record button yet. I didn't want to mess it all up. I would have got yelled at already. All right, what's up, peoples? Let me turn the music down a little bit so you guys can hear a little bit better. Cool. Cool. Turn that up in my earballs. Good. Happy freaking Tuesday, peeps. We are back. Hold on. I forgot to turn that off, too. Ay.
He's got a rave in his head.
Well, Frosty, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, man. I can't believe I messed everything up today. God. All right, that's it. No more. Stop subbing to me. Leave me alone for like an hour. I'm kidding. I appreciate the heck of you guys. But damn, man, Frosty just want to be the YouTube video. Way to go, Frosty.
That's it.
All right, now we're back up. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is most feared week. I know y'all are all very, very excited and very curious on what the market's going to do. Us too. But we have some ideas and some things we've been prepping for. I know all of us been prepping for. I have a little sneaky thing that if you've been in my streams lately, we've been making a whole lot of coins on that I'm going to spill the beans today. And God, it better pay off in like a week or two. But enough about me. We're not going to cover this week's our team's have a goes, right? Because Joe's Kansas City refs were the only ones that won, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. We're going to skip over that. But outside of Sunday, how was the rest of you guys this week?
Yeah, no, for me it was good, and we had it was Canadian Thanksgiving. So
that's right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, thank you. It was like so we had like family stuff all day Sunday, and like yesterday I took the day off because I was like, exhausted from all the family activities and like food.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. Other than that, great weekend.
Nice. Can you explain to our American friends here what Canadian Thanksgiving celebrates?
I don't honestly, it's exactly like yours, just a month early. Like we had the same food, same stuff, man. Same.
You just you're like, that looks good. We'll do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just do it earlier to make it like make
right.
it look bad.
Then it's like we did it first. They do it afterwards. Yeah, I get it. It's super smart.
Yeah.
I love it.
Totally.
Yeah. The big moves, the big brain moves up there in Canada. Yeah. And hockey's back. Happy Hockey Day, people. Yeah. Somebody asked me today to explain hockey. They didn't ask me, but I saw it on Twitter, so I replied. Rowdy. I said it was basically basketball but fun. It's like basketball but fun. That's hockey. Nice. If you haven't watched it, that's the gist of it. Joe, sir, how was the week, man?
I think it was like Madden wise, it was amazing this past week, man. I feel like we all should have we all did probably really well. Going into the Unstoppable promo, Madden, season two dropped. Unstoppable promo was, really, honestly, really good. One of the best drops for the year. And then my weekend was pretty chill. Like I kind of stayed off the game and the market a lot. Watched a lot of football. UCLA football back. They were on a bye last week. They're looking really good. It's weird. They're the best defense in the country, and if you know UCLA football, you'll be like, yeah, this is the best defense I've ever seen in my 24 years of living on this earth. And then Sunday Chiefs won. I actually really thought the Chiefs played really offensively. Young receivers were looking really good. Justin Ross, Rashee Rice, and a lot of teams lost too, like the Bills. It's always like I don't.
Yeah, standing wise, it's good for you.
But it's for seeding wise, it's really big when they lose to a team like the Jaguars, especially common opponent too. That helps us a ton. So overall, I think it was a relaxed weekend for me. This whole last week was so busy, there's so much stuff to do, and then the content hit. I sold all my stuff. We'll get to all the mystery pack stuff. And the weekend, I was telling everyone, I'm not really doing anything, just kind of chilling, taking the weekend off. So it was a really relaxing weekend. Yeah, family was gone too. I was home alone. My dad and my brother. My brother's a Bengals fan. Dad's a Chiefs fan. They went down to Arizona to see the Bengals Cardinals game.
Nice.
My brother's first NFL game. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was just me and the dogs really all weekend.
Those are always super memorable. Do you guys remember your first football game? Adam, you haven't had yours yet, have you? Yours is coming up.
I have.
Okay.
Well, I haven't. My first NFL game was a preseason game, and then my first regular season game was the Cowboys and Lions a few years back. So that was cool. Okay. If you guys don't know, Buffalo this year.
Adam's coming down to Buffalo for the Dallas game. I got MXC Jimmy coming out for the Broncos game, and then this Sunday night I've got ScoMo and CC coming for the Bills Giants Sunday night football game. Shout out to Bills legend and Golden Ticket legend Reggie Gilliam for hooking us up with tickets.
Awesome.
Super stoked, man. Sundays, except it's to be 45 and rain, so I'll be fine being in Buffalo, but my friends from Atlanta may literally freeze to death, so pray for them.
Bring some winter parkas or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring them parkas for sure, and like some hand warmers to put in their pockets. I'll be out there in shorts and a t-shirt, but they'll probably be shivering. Joe, what was your first football game?
Have I said this before?
I don't know. I don't think you have.
Stream? Okay. I've been to one NFL game. If you think of one of the most memorable football games of all time, Chiefs Rams Monday Night Football.
Oh, that game, like the high-scoring game.
We lost, but it was like an awesome game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
49 or something.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's the only NFL. I've been to a ton of college football games, UCLA games over the years.
Right.
Yeah, NFL. I've been to, and it was supposed to be in Mexico, and then there was obviously like the surface or whatever was unplayable, so they moved it to the Coliseum.
Oh wow!
Me and my dad went. It was
awesome. My first football game, well, I'm going to date myself a little bit, though, but it was the Bills versus the Lions. And I'm happy to say I got to see Barry Sanders live in action, and it was just freaking... I was a huge Barry Sanders fan.
You're that old.
Yeah, I am that old. I was a huge Barry Sanders fan. I was still a Bills fan, but Barry Sanders was in town, and I was stoked. My uncle came in from Jersey and brought me, and then the following year brought me to... my second game was to see Steve Young and Jerry Rice. So I mean, like I hit like everybody. Like it's so great. Yeah. But all right, cool. Let's dive into the week. Lots have gone on in the past 7 days, and lots more coming in the next like 2 days.
Gosh, I know.
So all right, we had the season switch over, right? So everybody, I'm sure, dove into the mystery packs.
I hope they did, because it was super profitable.
Yeah, they were. How did they come out for you? Like my legend packs were garbage as always, but I heard other people were hitting. I mean, Dynasty Dan in my chat was opening them up, and just like every pack was a full legend. I was getting sick to my stomach. I had to like mute him. But how did your guys' packs go? Was it a good plus up? Is this the solid move going forward forever? Are we convinced?
I think so, because I was also like break even, but with still like 28 28 legend packs to go. So like I broke even on like coins, and then I had. Everything I got from my legend packs were all profit.
Nice.
And I pulled 4 full legends. No like 89 or 90s, but 87 and 88. I crushed it. So,
okay.
Yeah, I did really well.
Yeah, funny. Exact same thing for me. I was about break even, slight loss going into Saturday. I had 42 legend packs. My packs weren't that good either. I think I pulled 188, like 587s, but like nothing crazy. It was. Yeah, I was going through other people's streams, and they were pulling, and felt like I pulled 20 packs, pulled 10 87 pluses. I'm like, all right, well, where's this for me?
Right.
I did big pull in my normal packs. I did get Mark Andrews LTD out of a pro playmaker. That's been like my biggest pull of the year.
Like the pro playmaker ones. I kind of
they're the best. They're my worst ones. The Star Elite ones were the best for me.
Okay.
But yeah, mystery packs, they definitely weren't as good this time. But the only reason I say that was because the Gridiron Guardians pack was really common, and it was not that good. Like you were pretty much going to lose 10 to 10K off it every time.
So I wanted to, I wanted to highlight those because I did it last time and I didn't do it this time. I kept all the Guardian ones. I think I'm going to start quick selling or selling everything that comes. Like I'm going to open the program packs from now on at the end. Before we go into the mystery pack, going on the mystery packs. If I get the current program ones, the Gridiron ones, I gotta, because I saved them because I was like, I just wait for everything because I was short on time. I couldn't be on the next morning. We were unsure of how it was gonna go, right? So I was like, let me quick sell a handful of things and go nuts. But it's still, it's fun. Like I hate that it's fun. You know what I mean? I was a little afraid last week that TBPs might come out, but now I think I'm fully set on that these mystery packs are probably locked in forever.
It seems like it.
And then let's go to Unstoppable. How good of a program? Even the 87s are good. Like everybody in this program is good. This is definitely a program guy 1 program.
Yep.
Hands down.
No.
Two's
the good one. Okay, yeah.
Campus Hero one. Campus Hero guy. Campus Hero
right.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet out my predictions for the most feared promo tomorrow, and I'm gonna bring in promo guy number 3. I'm expecting,
big things for promo.
Right.
Ultimate kickoff or whatever. But yeah, dude, Unstoppable, man. It's just awesome. Like it's a vibrant. It's just great. I'm not using Josh Allen, but I'm using the five other 90 overalls. Like just really, really good. I don't know if you guys pulled the the training champion pack. I pulled Derwin and Josh Allen. I still have yet to pull a non-LTD. I'm 6 for 6 this year on those packs. So
wow.
Yeah,
I'm not. I was 1 for 2 this week.
Yeah, I did. I pulled both, but in the same pack.
Damn.
Sad face, man. Super sad face. And then the other one was DK, though, and DK's so good. He's so good.
Dude, all the cards, dude. Kyle Pitts.
Right. I can't get over like just the cuts that these players like. I like throwing just a corner route to DK. Like he like jukes out the defender first and then goes to the corner. I'm like, oh my god, he's just ridiculous.
No,
I will stand by this. A taller 90, like a 6'4", 90 speed receiver is faster than a 5'10", 91 speed receiver.
Backwards this year, right? It's so much different.
Move, man. Yeah. Like Kyle Pitts and DK Metcalf, move. You do not get hawked down. Tyreek Hill felt like you got hawked down a lot.
You know what that is in regards to? That is in regards to, they actually nailed this on the head, but the brand new, the Sapien system that we all kind of joked about before it was announced, them redesigning the skeletons for every player height, makes these players, because that's why it didn't work before, right? The taller guys, they were unbalanced. The legs were too long, the torsos were too long, like things didn't match right, and they couldn't move it. Like we paid for it on the field. And the shorter guys, the skeletons were condensed. The legs moved really, like you had that weird like kind of side leg run, like the guys kind of like waddled down the field. This year the skeletons are more proportional, and I feel like we're seeing it on the field. We're all fast players who IRL can still make these cuts, right? Which is crazy that DK Metcalf can do that. Remember that was his big thing. His shuttle time was like terrible,
no lateral.
Right? Yeah, no but lateral. He's just juking everybody out in the field. I love it. I'm a big fan. Great program. Hopefully they keep.
It was a really good way. And I love that it was like a 1 week program too. Like they just like
why are all the 1 weeks, man? Why are all the 1 weeks like so good? And
I don't know. Except it wasn't a 1 week program, because then surprise, first time ever, a champion cash pack comes out after the program's over and legends are back in them.
The LTDs, right?
LTDs, not legends. Unheard of.
Crazy. Yeah, I think they're in until Thursday morning because they're just aligned with that pack. That's what I've I saw them. I was like, oh, maybe they're a 1 day thing, but they're packs today, and I assume they're gonna be packs tomorrow because it expires on Thursday morning.
Yeah. So, do you have a price point to buy these guys up? Maybe not to invest in, but just to like safely add to your squad for a bit.
I had 650 on Derwin.
Yeah, that's around like mid 600. That's what I bought Derwin last week, and that's what I'll buy him again for.
Right.
He's pretty safe. He's a really good card, and it's
I did
pretty safe. Josh Allen's always tough because you have quarterbers, but he's gotten a lot cheaper. Like you can, if you want him for your team, you got to buy him now. I wouldn't really invest in him, but if you want,
I'm worried that we're getting a quarterback with like team damage or like most feared.
Right.
Because we just got Montana with like Hot Route Master, so I'm expecting someone to like bring his price down at some point. So that's why I'm a little worried on the Josh, but definitely I want the Derwin on my team.
Yeah.
No, then was it? Well, I'll say one more thing with the Unstoppable program. The Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, 89 overall, free. I mean, it's not free. You have to spend a little bit on the champion set, but it's bro. That's promo guy number 2, man. We got RG free for the Cape Zero. That's still a stud, and now we have Derrick Henry. I'm sure most feared would probably go back down.
Promo guy 2 knows what to do.
Right. I almost forgot about Derrick Henry. He's been an absolute. Like I still have CMC back there too because I like to run too. I like to. Yeah. When somebody's heavy blitzing me, I love to go into a wing set, right, and send them both out on table routes. And go, you got to pick one, bro. And one's wide open every time. It's just still send 8. Please still send 8. It does not working for you anymore.
Only thing with Derrick Henry is the juke move is just so overpowered this year that it's kind of tough to use. I have Derrick Henry in the back. I still use Bo Jackson.
I will say that I still have Bo Jackson with the juke.
He's still my RB1 man. Like that dude. Yeah. If we ever get like an angry, the problem with angry runs is you have to because I was talking to a bunch of people, like we were thinking when they raised the AP, we didn't know we were getting Montana. We're like, do we sneak in angry runs into our offense? But the problem is that it's really easy to earn. It's like the old Bo knows where you have to get, I think it's 5 or 6 1-yard rushes. So you're like, oh, that's easy to activate.
Right.
But you lose it after I think it's 5 plays. You lose it and you have to re-get it. And it's like,
I didn't know that at first. I was so confused. It kept going away. I'm like, where did it go? It's really easy. Like I said, really easy to get back. You turn it on. I'm just running dive against you, especially now that the AI change and people are coming out at me in dollar or nickel 3-3. And I'm like, I see 2 safeties out there. I'm running right at you because you're getting pancaked to death and I'm going for it.
But yeah, if there ever becomes like an angry runs running back that has a good juke move, that card will be really really good. I mean, the Mike Alstott, aka supposedly, is actually like pretty decent. He has a pretty overpowered X factor. It's pretty much the same thing as angry runs, but you don't have to earn it. You just get it pre-lit and then it goes off, then back on, off.
Okay, right.
But again, he can't juke. All these running backs that are getting these like trucking, like angry runs and stoppable force or whatever, they can't juke, and like juking is so overpowered.
It is so overpowered, but I do like that Derrick Henry card when he's activated, just running through people, like not worrying about the first defender, right? It's like I break this tackle, like it's guaranteed. Like if I'm on a stretch, like there's one guy, like I might even just run at you to get up field faster, knowing you can't tackle me. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me just get through this guy and then I'm home free, instead of trying to get to the edge. Another guy breaks, off of his shed. So there's, man, some of these cards are just fun this year. Like I'm just having a blast. Like even last week, the Stephon Diggs wide receiver card. This man is a monster. He's a stud still for me.
Really, really good. My only problem is him and DK are the same. I don't know if you guys are like that. I'm really weird. I don't like my receivers wearing the same number. They both.
See, I want them all. I didn't realize that I had all my receivers had the same number the other day, so they called me out on chat. I didn't realize all of them were rocking 14. I was like, oh, I'm in for it then.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I love the Diggs card, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna stay on my team until like I need it, until there's like another significant upgrade or whatever.
Right. Who did I hit? Oh, it's Pickens. Yeah, I had him, DK, and I threw Pickens in there too.
I think someone told me that we already know who the angry run player is this week. It's gonna be Dallas Goedert.
Did they announce it?
Well, he didn't announce it, but apparently it was on the show.
Oh, is that okay? Is it
Brant or whatever his name?
Yeah, Kyle Brandt. What is his name? Are you kidding? He's a legend. What is his name?
I don't know names, bro.
Jesus.
Terrible with names.
Jesus. No, Kyle Brandt's like my spirit animal.
Kyle, he's a big Buffalo Bills fan.
He is a Bills fan. Yeah. He was here for the New England game, the like 50 below zero game. It was awesome. But yeah, I was okay. So it's gonna be Goddard. Like, I mean,
that's what they announced on the show this morning. So I guess it's not just gonna be.
It should be right.
It could be any player.
I wonder if he's like the new objective card. I don't know. How are they gonna?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We'll find out tomorrow morning.
Maybe they give his new whatever his highest rated card. They give him like
unless they they could tweet it out tonight at 7 too. I got Twitter open ready. Maybe we'll get
an LTD.
Maybe.
No, would it? I don't know.
I know Dawson Knox got it last week, and we're run 1 week too late to get a Dawson Knox. But tight ends are pretty common for angry runs for his selections, but a lot of running backs are too. But it's guys that like it'll be like a Damian Harris or you know what I mean. It's not like a big. He's not usually like a juking guy. Like I don't expect like Pacheco to ever get one unless they break some tackles and go. Like it can happen, but like the little shifty guys like Swift probably is never getting an angry run, right? It's some big, but like somebody like Kittle could get one. Kelsey could get, you know what I mean? Like some of these big boys are prime candidates. And I'm now again, like that they changed the adaptive AI. I am running so many more heavy sets, man. Based on whatever you're running my first drive, I will go and run 3 tight end sets and be like, you can't stop me. Goodbye. Yeah, it's just gross. I love it. And then I just wait for them to like start run committing, and then we start throwing RPOs in there, and we're gone. The chess match is kind of back a little bit in Madden, and I'm all for it. Match is back working again, which is dirty. It's working great for me so far.
You don't get beat over. You don't get just like beat over the top randomly by a streak as much anymore. It's really, I run a lot of match.
Yeah, same.
And that's been something I've noticed. It's
really good.
Yeah, even out of cover 3, like I've been running cover 3 seam, and it's been like everything's been getting like where it's like my guys are where they're supposed to be.
There's just no more like it felt like there were so many missed assignments.
Right. Yeah. Even what do you call it? Like sending a receiver or running back out on a wheel route. Those we used to be like you were toast.
Yeah.
If you ran cover 3, my guy was wide open every time.
Dave Robinson, man. Dave Robinson's the wheel route killer.
He absolutely is. Yeah.
But he's also like over $1 million coins, right?
He's 2 million. Yeah.
I told someone to sell because he was in packs. I was like, oh yeah, sell him at like he was like 700K. I was like, sell him. That's great price to sell. He's gonna go down, bro. He went back
for
up.
$1 million last year.
Well, I did. That was before they announced lurk artist.
You know what the crazy thing is? I had someone DM me today. They're like, yo, should I sell Dave Robinson for 1.5? I bought him for like 1.2, and I'm like, this is gonna sound wild, but he's gonna stay. Because I went, so he has 90 main 90 zone, and what makes it makes him super like, I'm not kidding, super unique. I went back to Madden 23. I'm like, well, when was the first 90 man 90 zone linebacker we got? The first one was Derek Brooks for all Madden 2 in November. But again, we were also having higher overalls. That was a 93 overall card.
Yeah.
The next one was Donald Parham, 0 chill. And then the next one after that was not until February. Like, we are probably not going to see a 90 man 90 zone outside linebacker or linebacker.
Right.
Dude, till like January, February. So this is really weird to say, but especially how, I mean, I use 2 lurk artists.
Right.
Well, I actually I sold Ray Lewis. I'm assuming we're going to get somebody like either Fred Warner for Team of the Week, Fred Warner for Most Feared. Got to get someone. Like, we were so overdue for a like lurk artist, big name player, especially after they put the ability into the game. I assume one would be last week, but we didn't get that.
Right.
Get it. But yeah, I'm like Dave Robinson. I weirdly think he's just going to stay at like 1.5 to 2 mil for another month and a half, because he's just that good.
Yeah.
Like, he's that good and that important.
Right.
He's an LTD. Like, he's just rare.
Yeah, because I don't want to spend $2 million on Robinson, I actually put Channing Crowder at outside linebacker.
I'm waiting for that next 85 man 85 zone.
Yeah, we need it. I mean, Crowder's not too bad. His man's not great.
Yeah, his man's not terrible. It's 80. I mean, it's 81, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 81.
But again, it's all about thresholds, man.
Yeah,
And like 85,
81.
once you're that 85 man, it's
right. He's got 86 zone, so I'm like, well, I'll put him out there. He's not going to be. He's going to be running flats mostly.
How tall is he?
He is. To tell me on the card.
Is he 6'2"?
It does not tell me on the card.
I remember him being like a little bit short. I don't know why.
I thought he was 6'2".
Let me see.
But either way, like I said, I got him covering flats on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm going to cover 6, like he's just covering the flats for me over there.
Oh, here's a question.
Oh, no, he's 6'2". He's got some height.
Okay. Yeah.
Redux. What happened with Redux?
I don't know. So Redux, this leads me to the next part too. Not just Redux, but okay, let's go back. Let's back up real quick. Common strats.
I still have them.
Oh my God. Dude, some of these common strats went to 70,000 coins.
Dude, I'm so lucky. I had a zone coverage already in I'm using it, but I had it already in like, it was the one silver strat I had.
Wait, there's a strat item that's worth a lot?
Common, so they changed on your team, when you go into your team. Oh man, Adam, okay, keep up here, buddy.
Bro, I missed the whole weekend.
I know.
For me.
So they added in the hybrid slot now on your team. All right, on the strat tab, you can add in common strats. So you can add in the commons, dude. The man coverage one, the zone coverage ones were going for 50 to 70,000 coins all weekend. We're down to like 15 to 20 now. I went in and did the dumbest thing ever. Shout out Beer Snake for this one night. I think it was on Friday or Saturday night. We literally sat here and I spent an hour and a half and I opened up strat packs.
I did too.
Oh my God, dude! I hit like 12 in a row greens. And then when I didn't get a green, it was a zone strat or zone common, and I sold it for 50,000 coins. I was making just coins out of my ass. I have 1.4 million coins in green strats right now.
So I didn't pull any big ones, but I feel like I was pulling a green 2 every 3 times, and then every silver was like either if it was coach or it was just normal. And I was like able to sell. I was listed for 5 or 6K overnight. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I made too much because I didn't pull anything like crazy, but I think I made like probably 50.
I pulled one of the coaches that I sold for like 50K. I pulled a couple of the zone ones that were selling for 70. And then, like they were coming down. Yeah. So what I was telling people too. So even like your team ones, because they don't go into this anyway, right? Every team strat item, because the Chiefs went like through the roof, and so did Niners, right? The Niners, the common ones did.
Right.
A minute that like every team is 1 card away from getting a good like theme team boost, right? Every time that happens, check the golds. There were a bunch of Niners golds selling for 20, 50K. Chiefs, I sold the Chiefs left guard for 50,000 coins. So like some of your pack trash, every time a new big name comes out, the people are like, oh damn, look at that. Montana came out and the Niners cards went through the roof. Same with their strat. Make sure you guys are checking these every single time. Especially tomorrow during the special stream, people are going to start keying out on players, right? And they're going to start going like, oh, theme team, I'm going to build that guy now. Because these guys, y'all are so freaking like wishy-washy on your theme teams. You're like, I'm on this one. I'm like, you're not a fan. And the minute a new quarterback comes out, I'm like, sell everybody. Now I need all of these guys. You're out here dropping 40K on a 71 left guard. I hate it. And I love you for it, though. I'm making so many coins. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, but okay, back to that. So I also have a theory about that hybrid one. I think when we get an upgrade to blue strats, I think greens will then go into the hybrid spot. That could increase their value first, right? It makes sense if we get higher strats that maybe then greens go into the hybrid one. Oh, here we go. Team of the week. Team of the week is out. We have one card released, Mr. DJ Moore for tomorrow.
There were so many great offensive performances.
There were so many of everything.
Get it, but I was like, ooh, he might not get it now with all those like great performances.
Right. DJ Moore, 89 speed, 91 jump, 89 catch, 92. Oh my God, 92 short and elite. It's so expensive this year though.
I see Fred Warner.
That does look like a Fred Warner. He's a stud, man. Speaking of which, the second best middle linebacker in all of football is out for the year now.
Yeah, I saw
Stroud over Matt Milano. Who else we got? We should have a legend in here too, right? Throwback guy?
A throwback guy, not necessarily a legend.
Yeah, a throwback guy.
I'm bummed they didn't do legends for Team of the Week, man. I really like those.
I know. I really like that.
I count the throwback ones as
looks like a jet. The one thing with
Brees Hall did have a good game. Yeah, Brees Hall's looking like a stud. He's looking like a stud.
Yeah, I think that's probably Brees. Yeah, and
dude,
it's always so.
Go ahead.
Say with the big Team of the Weeks, it's like the colors. You see you'll see the player right in the background. That color is the color of the team that kind of gives away the actual team of that player. So like on the left, you see orange with white. So like it'd have to be I could be the Dolphins, and I don't think it would be another bear, but like the Dolphins. I'm trying to think of other orange teams, but
I don't know who else did well.
Well, I think one's got to be a pass, right? Pass performer there. I think on the far right, it got to be Jets, Brees Hall.
Yeah, but I mean that's Brees Hall and that's Fred. They said the middle is always the throwback guy, though. I feel like Fred Warner could be the throwback guy too, to be honest. He's been great forever. You know what I mean? Just double him up.
Exactly. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, that'll be cool. That'll be cool for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. All right. All right. Back to strats. We're still waiting on blue strats, right? Them and Reduxes are both MIA. Last year they were the first week after the update, right? The first day after the season updated. So far, nothing. We're at almost a week. Could be tomorrow. I think these things just come out surprise. There's like, oh, by the way, Reduxes are here. By the way, new strats are out. Who knows? Maybe TJ announces them tomorrow morning and they're out at 1:30 tomorrow.
Wasn't like Reduxes last year like drop on like Fridays or something?
I thought it was just last Friday.
Maybe, yeah. But the strat updates, I feel like they were surprised. You just woke up like, holy shit, these are here. Which I'm okay with. Like, I know they're coming, right? We know there's no way we're just like, green strats for the year. Not even possible. No Reduxes. Inconceivable. Unless they were to periodically just re-release all the limiteds back into the game, which I think I'm here for also. I think I'd rather have a limited version of anybody rather than a Redux. The Redux. The Reduxes they're expensive for like a day, and then they're down to normal value.
So usually, I would like to see them, put that like that's where you put the special offer in the store, like guaranteed Redux for 12.
Right. I mean, and the special offers are just absurd this year, right? Like that $100 offer yesterday for 2 90s and an 87 plus, like that's a good deal, man. That is a good deal.
Money offers. They actually did listen on that this year.
Right. Like, and that's been a complaint for years. Like, cool, you're putting out money offers, but I don't feel this year. I mean, I get it. If you don't want to be no money spent, that's still cool. It's still very doable. But if you are going to spend cash, you are now finally feeling like there is a value there. And that's all we've ever wanted. That's all we actually wanted. I don't care if you spend money or not. A lot of those packs, even if they look good, I'm still not going $100 for that pack. I'm still out on that. The only guy what I would want is Josh, and I'm just going to pick him up later anyway. I'm not building a theme team. RG3 still fine if you're playing on all Madden. But yeah. So blue strats and Reduxes, who knows? Any day now.
Yeah.
Let's turn our shift to tomorrow. I'm going to say tomorrow because the special stream is tomorrow. Content will come out. Most of it will be out on Thursday. What are y'all prepping for, man? Because we know we have alternate currency, right? We can assume what the sets are going to cost to go ahead and build. Are we loading up on 87s? Are we selling things off now? Do you think the market goes up? Do you think it comes down? What's going to happen here?
I haven't bought into 87s just yet. Like I've got a couple under 100K, a little bit yesterday and then a couple today under 100K. I haven't really found any like the rest of today, so I'm hoping tomorrow with team of the week they drop some of the 87s, go down to like, I don't know, 90, 95, and then I can grab a few more. But I think for me personally, I'm staying liquid. I have 12 million coins right now, plus I have a bunch of stuff in the binder still to sell. And I think I'm really gonna take advantage of the alt currency. People don't know how to do math when it comes to alt currency, and there's gonna be plenty of arbitrage opportunities. So I'm gonna just go crazy on that. I think however, I will make sure I've been slowly buying trading at 28 coins per. I want about like 45,000 in case they have another champion special offer.
Yeah.
Smart to be loaded up on that. Yes.
Yep.
That's like what they want. For sure.
Yeah, alternate currency, I think, will be our alternate currency. Usually, it's just really good for the nerds, man. Like, there's always, little things you can do, little ways you can kind of not abuse the system. But I feel like alternate currency has never really been that much of a negative. I mean, I wouldn't really say I played like a lot of MUT in the prime, like Madden 2021, like in the middle of the year. But I know alternate currencies were like a big talk when I played Madden 22. All the alternate currencies then were just only helped certain things. So training could be it's definitely something I looked at the trading market today. I'm like, I want to try to get under 30, like a high overall, but like the only real overall you can buy close to that is like 89s. Like you gotta kind of buy like 85s and stuff. And I don't really want to do that. But yeah, training is definitely tricky because like you think alternate currency, well, you have to then get most feared cards, and then if most feared, how to get most feared cards is usually like a reroll. You swap the training in the most feared cards, and the most feared cards give you the candy corn or whatever that we have this year.
Yeah,
and then there might be like exclusive candy corn, offers that can be really really good. So really really excited. I wouldn't say high expectations for most feared, but the way they're like, we've gotten the candy corn leak, like we're even getting banned. Like feels like it's Madden, like old school Madden skin, where they're giving us like teaser banners in the main menus.
Yeah.
And like I feel like they're putting all their eggs into most feared. Especially like with Team Diamond's not really being like, doesn't seem pretty soon. So really really excited for most feared. I have been buying 87s, but I'm not going all out on them. I'm like, it's a conservative investment this week. I've been buying them for like around 100K essentially. And like, I would say my normal numbers, like last week, 87s, I had 150. If you want to like just compare this week, I have like 80 or 90 right now, but I'm just trying to sell them right now for like 125. They've been selling pretty good. So I want to go into Thursday with like 50. So, I still have, if they do require any 87s, I think no matter what, we'll be able to sell them again for like 120, 125. That should be pretty easy in the morning.
Right.
You always do have that, looming of like I was watching Gut Fox's Market Monday. Like there's going to be a time where they screw us over on the overall. So,
absolutely.
I'm not like, and the other thing is I would go all out, but the price, like the market's still expensive. 87s for 100. I mean, we were buying that last week for 100K. So it's like, you never want to be buying the overall for the same price once we got an overall and an odds boost. So kind of just, but I've also like picked up a lot of like when I'm buying 87s, I'm making sure like I'm buying 87 legends because they could be used on Saturday. I'm buying 87 AKAs, so those could be used potentially next Monday. But yeah, like that's really the only thing I've been really prepping them. I think I'm gonna go. I mean, I always talk about team of the week investing. It's very very consistent as long as you get good champions. Team of the week investing last week was really really good. Like you were able to buy the 86s for 65K on Thursday. Khalil Mack, Stephon Diggs jumped right back up to 475 after they took all the special offers off. And yeah, I'm hoping like if that's the dream, Adam, you were talking about, that's like a dream scenario for me is if the 87 team of the weeks get down under 100. Those I will buy. I will try to buy as many as possible. Not really for the 87 investment, but because my team of the week investments are so consistent for me.
Yeah.
Like you said, like it is like multi-use is like the
ideal. The dual
right?
investments are always really really good. Because if you don't hit, you could always just hold it for a few more days, and there'll always be uses. And like we've seen training go up over the weekend. Seems like very consistently. So also we're like I don't know if this is starting to be a trend, but whenever we get well, it's not 89 overall cards anymore, but like dude, the 86s, man, 86s like I feel like go up and down so much.
They do,
It's really, really weird, man. Like they'll be at like 75K unfiltered one day, 60K the next day. It's like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, they went from just this week alone, right? They were 75, 75, 85, 68, 72, 73, 75. Like they bounce every day. They're all, and that was in one day. They went from 50 per down to 40 per, then back up to 45 per. Like that, those are big swings. They are. If you can snatch them up and kind of go nuts with them. They're legit. Yeah, I like the team of the weeks. This week was great. I had so many because they were so cheap last week. I did not buy back into them this week though, like I wanted to, but it's just been hit or miss on when I can. I've been so like bad on timing this year. I'm like barely ever investing in anything. I barely got time to I haven't sniped the market hardly at all. It's been tough. Just a weird year, but I'm still at 10 million coins liquid and probably another 15 in the binder. So I don't feel bad, right? I still feel fine, but it's just it's a different like cadence this year.
I think the biggest the buy times are not consistent this year.
They're not.
It's a lot just like you get on every day and then like randomly there'll be a special offer and that's when you buy like that type of card. It's not like I'm buying Tuesday at 5 p.m. every single like it's very I feel like every week it's like I have a new planner schedule if you don't hear the dogs barking.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what like you're probably a guy that I'm one that I'm very like it's like goes off consistency and like I want to buy it this time every single week, this time every week. So when it's just whenever it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. So.
Have you guys noticed that the buying opportunity windows are like later now? Like which seems odd, right? Like before, even like before, like when Legends would come out or Team of the Week comes out, like minutes. Like give it like 15 minutes, market would come down. Now it's like come back in like 2-3 hours because nothing happens first. It's very different.
There's like that initial flood, like the first 10 minutes, and then it dies.
Yeah,
the market will like trickle back up, and then after the evening, then it hits again, and then it stays down.
Right.
It's it's like with the AKA. It's like with the AKA set pieces. Like they'll be super expensive. Then they'll all crash, and then like the minute everyone runs out of their investments, they then go back up to that was like Vernon Davis or whatever, went from like 600 all the way back to 700.
Yeah, so. Yeah. It's been and that part has been consistent, but it's been inconsistent. Try to track and plan for, and if you're I
never know like when to sell off certain things. Like even you could say the 87s this past week, like so they get announced that they're any 87s going to the Unstoppable set. They go up to like 145, 150.
Right. Yeah.
And then content gets released. They go down to like 130, 135. But then by the evening, they're back up to like 140, 145. Now, part of that was because they like required the Unstoppable Champion set. But like, I feel like, I try not to stress about like the selling, like what I can control, what I can control. That's easy to control, which is like buy. Like usually I'm really good. I think we're all really good at like buying at the right time and buying for the right price. The selling part of it is like, it's really, really tough and inconsistent. Like I know some people like get a little upset, like, dang, I could have like hindsight merchants, like, dang, I could have sold these all for 145 and not 135. Like, but you never know. Like most, we go back to the week prior, like when 86s, when they were first introduced, like they went for 170 on reveal, then on release they were going for 150, and they just kept going down throughout the entire day. So last week, I'm like, when they're going for 135, I'm like, I'm just gonna take it. They probably trickle down to 120, 125 by the end of the night, and but nope, they go up to like 140, 145. So again, you can't really control a lot of like the selling off of certain cards and investments, but. So I try not to stress about that.
Right. Yeah. Your biggest thing you want to do is make sure you're buying at a safe enough number where you're pretty sure you're not going to lose. And then honestly, like back to the old school, man, profit's profit. Like whatever you're taking out of it, just take it and run. It just never lose. Right. This works too if you're trading actual stocks or whatever. If you win, you win. It doesn't matter. Don't try to maximize your winnings because that's how you burn. Because you're like, oh, I'll wait 2 more hours. They can drop, and now you're at a loss point. And then you're stuck deciding if you're going to quick sell them or not.
Look at the Derwin James, man. Like the Derwin James LTD I bought for 650.
Right.
I was saying when I bought the card, I'm like, hey, if it hits above 800, above 850, I am selling. It hits that on Saturday, I sell all my cards. And dumb luck, but it worked out.
I saw guys. They go down. People were giving Xerxes a bunch of hell on Twitter.
Dude,
he told people to buy. I felt bad too because he wasn't wrong. He said you should be buying Josh Allen at $1 million, right? And then he went up after that. No one could have known they were going to re-release the limiteds. He was going to be 700,000 2 days later. He made the right call. Buying him at $1 million was smart.
I don't know if buying him at $1 million was smart, but he has the right intention. It's just the timing of it. Like I would say, like cardinal sin, don't buy an LTD an hour or two after they're put into the game. Just wait. Just wait to buy him the second day, and you're good. I'm pretty sure he went down to like 8. Like especially too. At the same time with them being put in the game, man, you saw the legend blurred images, and it was like a 50-50 chance we were getting a Joe Montana, Steve Young. So
right.
It was a little bit. And the minute, and also like I got word like an hour or two after he got released, like, hey, look, Andrew Luck is still going to be that guy. Unfortunately, Allen's release isn't that good.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I didn't bought back Andrew Luck or whatever for 600, but
yeah.
No, people were like giving a lot of shit for him. Like, dude, I make bad calls. All dude, I once told people to buy Kadarius Toney in Madden 22 for 700K, and he went down to 450 in a week. So, and I lost, $1 million. So
yeah, limiteds are tough this year, man. Limited, they're so hit or miss. Some sit at 400 and never budge again, and others like 2 days later they're at 700,000. You bought them for
Tremaine Edmonds is one of the weirdest ones this year. He was like 420, then boom, he's 550 the next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want to. It's just. I just wish you would have said, hey, Josh Allen's really good. Maybe look into buying him like tomorrow when he's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah. I'm still going to cap him at like 650 is my number. He's at under 700 right now.
I'm hoping to get Derwin at 650.
Right. Yeah, Derwin too. I need another strong safety bad. Very, very badly.
So that's my goal, hopefully. Speaking
of players and releases and playing the game and whatnot, comp pass. We didn't touch on the comp pass stuff yet.
No, we have not.
Comp pass changes. Oh, I was losing my mind during the EA stream the other day because it was everything that we had asked for. They were like, no more fourth quarter points. You don't need wins anymore. No more field goals. No more of this. No more of that. I was like, oh my, y'all listen to literally everything that was miserable.
You get stuff for doing head to head now. You get some XP for
right. Yeah, 90 wins for 100 wins, and head to head gets you an extra 90 CP. I love this because it lets you just play the game, right? Like I saw people just out there getting stomped on and just getting yards and whatever because they don't care. But at the same time, I have my best record so far out of any of them. So I've actually been winning the games anyway.
Nice.
But I only needed 7 wins this week, and I think I got it in like 9 games. So like cool. And now I'm gonna get slaughtered for the next like 5 games. I need to finish out my stats. Like I need like 10 more passing touchdowns and like 5 more rushing touchdowns, and I'm done. But huge wins, right? Shows they're listening and made some adjustments for us. I think it's gonna make
that's cool.
the race for the first 1,000 a whole lot tighter because a whole lot of people I feel like now have everything done ahead of time. Last year guys were falling off like flies. Especially for the second one. The second tier one limited player was, I felt like it was like Saturday morning and he was still there.
It just gives me hope, like that they are listening. They're not gonna make the changes during the season.
Yeah.
But at least like we know like when they change it up, there will be some changes, which is nice. So
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was like distraught about it for a while. I was like, this is miserable, man. Like everybody hates this. And then they've made some changes that I'm like, oh wait, the game's kind of fun again. The only thing that I hate so far is that my user swats are useless. I give up user swatting. My guys don't have hands when they jump in the air anymore. They jump in the air. I watch them swat, and the ball still goes right through. I don't understand that. But I'm here for it though. I'm all about whatever. Changes are good. And then the season pass, I think they're gonna give us the same amount of XP that we got in season 1, but the season pass is now 5 levels shorter.
But it's also
it's a shorter time too. It's only 40 days.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get the same amount of XP because last time it was terrible. You had to like not miss a daily, not do this. You had to like hit everything in the game to cap out and catch every single pack. Which I mean, whatever, you missed out on as long as you got the token, that's like the important part. Only 10K, but super sneaky.
20. They changed it to 20. Yeah,
they update. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Super sneaky part too, some guys, because the field pass and the comp pass don't end at the same time, if you are not going to get the second free legend out of the comp pass, hold off. Don't get the final 50,000 XP out of it. And then they waited until Friday when Thursday when the field pass kicked over, finished out their last like 5 CP they needed to get the 50,000 season XP, and that counted for season 2. Some guys jumped way ahead by holding that off. If you can get the legend pack, I would take the legend pack 100 times over 100. But if you're not going to, like, strategically kind of plan out your last like 50K, if you're still there, right? If you miss a week and you're behind a little bit, if you're sitting at that last 50K one, I would just wait until the season flips over and then cap out some easy bunch of levels. Level 24 AK from there. Sir Martini did it. Good call, man. Good call. I'm glad that worked for you guys. Smart. I was dumb and went too far, and then realized that I was gonna be like 50 CP away from it. I was like, I give up. But yeah, no, I'm all about it. What else we got? Anything else we prepped up for?
I think we're all
Team Diamonds, I guess we can mention.
Oh yeah.
That. We'll do a quick overview of that, just because there's a bunch of questions still about Team Diamonds. Because people were getting mad at me for selling them some like golds today for like 15K. They're like, why aren't you waiting for Team Diamond? I'm like, I'm gonna take 20K now.
Right.
I know I can get that now.
Yes.
Why would I
think
wait?
a gold, if you can get 5K, even 4K for a gold,
right.
Just take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do you guys agree? Because I'm under this impression that the ones that are going to be expensive are going to be your specialty guys, right? It's fullbacks, kickers, right? Some outside linebackers and linemen. Yeah. But for the most part, it's lower overall, guys. It's not the 79s because you can do the exchange sets up. The ones that you only get one shot at are the 74s and 76s. Those you get one shot at. You have to get it out of a pack. You can't do a set and hope that you get it, right? And plus up on it. You only have one shot at 74 to, what is it, 74 to 77s, I think.
Something like that.
I forget what the set looks like for the low golds. But some of them you only have one shot, and if they're in there, that's all you got. And sneaky, y'all pick up on that old program sets have been wiped out.
I got someone DM me.
Yeah,
like,
low overalls are gone.
Really weird.
Yeah,
it is great.
Really weird.
I wonder if it has anything to do with keeping like the menus like not.
I think it is too. Yeah,
I don't know.
I have to think that it is because especially with the catalog and the way the sets work now, like I'm hoping that's what it is. But dropping that out, I mean, if some of these require like 74 like ultimate kickoff guys,
dude, even like 85 ultimate kickoff,
right?
Guys,
whatever they are in that window. Dude, those could be mega expensive. You're talking about cards that are just gonna be hard to come by. I'm saving those. Every like program card that I can get, ultimate kickoff.
There's headliners, ultimate kickoff. Was there another promo that got taken out? Headliners, ultimate kickoff.
Are the Campus Heroes ones still? The Campus Heroes still there? Are they?
I think the champions are. I don't think the low here. I'll check right now.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, because the headliners, man, the weird ones, like the 84s, the 80s, it's just champion for Campus Heroes too.
Yep. So the 85s are gone.
So that's all
right. So those, I mean, not just the 85s, but even like the golds. Like I would probably those golds I would hold on to, but other ones, if I need to clear out room, I'm quick selling 79s, and I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna go ahead and hold all those.
You can't get 79 overall legends from the legend packs anymore, by the way.
That a fact.
Yeah, it's 80, it's 80 pluses or whatever.
Yeah,
I
was selling some of my 79s for like 7K.
Legend, that's a good call. I have a bunch of those still chilling. Oh yeah, gross amount. Okay, I hate everything here.
Those were going for like 7K, so I feel like that's like kind of like unload or use it to build sets.
Right.
They disappeared on, I think Friday it was.
Yeah. Kind of no notice.
That's when I got DM that they disappeared.
Oh yeah, I was looking. All the 79 legends are all like 8K. Not a bad. I mean, for 79, I'm gonna take 8K all day.
I think so.
I'm not worried about those going into a set. If they go up later, they'll go up later. I'd rather have my coins now, and then, like you said, any gold at like 4 or 5K, I'm probably gonna let go, especially when they get these, the boosts and they go up for the theme team stuff. Like especially if they're touching 15, man, unload every damn one of them.
You got it, Sal.
Yeah. But we are expecting Team Diamonds not for a bit still, right? So we're not we're done hoarding for now. Other than a few things you might want to like special program like low cards, I would hold on to. But random golds you get 79s. I think 77s to 79s I'm okay burning. I'm not afraid of them. Outside of really fullbacks and kickers and punters, are the only ones that but last year kickers and punters didn't go into the sets, right? They were just kind of left out on their own. But theme teams kickoff and fullbacks, kickers, and punters are always the first ones to go up because people need them with their backup spots. Especially punter. Nobody uses punters. And if you do, you don't care if you punt it 30 yards. That's it. But that's it. We did see. Was it Mutleaks put out a list of programs expected? They put out a ton of info last week.
So that was just like what they were when they were already revealed.
Yeah, it
right?
wasn't.
It was a nice overview of last year.
I remember everyone was freaking out. They're like, "Oh, these are the confirmed like dates or whatever." But like, no,
that was just a reference for last year.
Yeah, the only thing that was cool was like the Melly Neon Anime One Line and Angry Birds Bloom programs because they're new.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everyone was like, "Oh, LTDs are like the normal LTDs are back." Like, dog, it said release date 2021. Like,
right.
I don't think we're getting them back.
Yeah. Man. Lots of new animations though. Pack animation, they dropped a ton.
Yeah,
they're crazy. Good. They're nice looking animations.
They are good. Too. Yeah.
The most fear one looks good.
I don't remember that. I try not to look at them. Like I see what it is, and I try to click off. Because I'm one of those guys where I still like to be excited by it and like find out what it is.
I like that they have like the higher animations this year though for some.
Yeah, but not for Unstoppable. They didn't have it for Unstoppable.
I know, not for Unstoppable. I love getting that animation for an 80 overall though.
God, I was sick to my stomach the other day. I forget what I opened. It was like I think it was a free because I had free packs left over from like the field pass and I was saving them right. So I'm like, let me wait till like no reason to open up on a non-limited day. And then I was like, oh, Chad, I have these. I'll open these up and see. And then the first pack, the first card, the animation comes up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm free. I'm like, we did it. 80 overall, man. I'm like sick to my stomach, dude. I can't handle it.
You can't make him go. They can't be that hype for an 80 overall.
Right. It's got to be like a little dumbed down, like just a spark, not the full lightning bolts and the rocks, just a little spark, and then that's it. Such a letdown. God, it drives me. I was literally like panic attacking in the middle of the pack opening.
Yeah. But it just makes opening packs that much more fun, right?
Right,
just
right.
Just having those separate animations, you know when you're gonna hit big. It's cool. I like.
Yeah. I need like the old snowballs, man. I need snowballs again this year. Those ones were awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Do we have anything else?
That's it.
I think we've talked
I guess
about
we can talk quickly about rerolls, how bad they've been this year, but
I do want to touch on that for rerolls because we are anticipating rerolls for most feared, with an alternate currency.
Could it be okay with the ultimate currency? I don't think so still.
I mean, I did see some people pull good stuff out of this last reroll. It's rare, and I feel like the volume of people doing it is so much lower this year that we're not going to see a lot of big pulls, right? Because I know most people aren't, like, I don't even look at them, right? I think I'd throw, like, I'll take, like, 4K. I'm like, okay, I'll try it for 10 seconds, and then I hate life, and I'm out. Because I don't think they're profitable long term. But I have seen some people come at me, and they're like, I just got a 90. I just got a limited. You know what I mean? Some guys are pulling stuff. I wonder if they're maybe not as bad as we think they are. I don't know. If there's alt currency, it might be. Some people are going to do it, and I actually think that's going to drive up training on Thursday, regardless of what it is.
See something with the champion pack probably that we're going to get, and then the alternate currency.
Right.
I definitely could see a little spike in training.
Yeah. What do we need? Is it 121,000 training for both of them?
21,000.
21,000. 21, not 121.
42,000.
Yeah.
But my question was, do you think it's gonna be all most fear card quick sell for candy corn, or is it gonna be like 3 of them? Remember we had that.
It better be all. God, it better be all of them.
There was a year where we had like some program with ultimate currency was just like 2 cards that you could get for ultimate currency. It was so.
It was the remix ones from last year. Was only the remix coin cards that quick sold, which was kind of like
weird.
Yeah. God, I hope it's all of them.
Yeah.
Because even still, like, so that I like that because that is something that could make the reroll more profitable, right? Because not only these cards quick sell for candy, if they're used in the sets, that makes them a little bit more rare, right? They're not just floating around the auction house as often, so it could, and that will in turn drive the whole market up. So I mean, there's as long as it's all of them, I mean, that's I think good for everybody. Because it'll make the rolls. Not, even if you're pulling the lowest tier, whatever lowest tier is going to be, it won't be as bad because those cards should be inflated because they're going to quick sell for a little bit of candy.
So the question is, do you go in on getting some training before Thursday? That's what we're going to be asking.
I have been, If I'm getting it under 30, I want it.
Honestly, I'm excited for the stream because maybe they'll show like what the use of candy corn is. Yeah. So
right.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's going to be
like how much of a factor it's going to be. Yeah. So I also like the streams that they're like the day before, not the morning of, because like you can kind of more prep in that night and then
especially for the big ones.
They never show the store though anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I guess they don't really have it ready maybe.
I'm sure there'll be like Candy could like use candy corn to upgrade these objective players and look for special store offers. So,
right.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's how it usually is, right? I mean, isn't that how like it did for like Zero Chill last year? We had those were the presents, right? Or were those with training? No, that's right. We didn't have alternate currency. You're right. We got away from it last year. Man, did we have alternate currency at all last year?
I think Blitz.
It's just remix. Blitz, but like I don't really consider Blitz is just Blitz, but it's just the remix. But like the remix coins weren't even.
Oh, it wasn't
I don't
really.
Really consider those as much as alternate. And plus, it was so late in the year. It was like.
That's true.
The last like true alternate currency we had was Easter of 22.
Yeah.
And candy.
Okay.
So.
Right. God, I'm excited.
I like the alternate currency, man. I know it's confusing for a lot of people, but I like it.
Yeah, no, I love it. People were like when they took it away, they're like, "Oh, good, like it's good for the game." But now, like they're like, it brings a little bit more life and uniqueness into the promo. And
there's usually like a like dumbed down method, right? Of even like re-rolling, like, okay, quick sell these ones, and it just brings a little bit more like dynamic to the game and something for people that don't want to just play head to head nonstop, something to do.
Yeah.
That's always a bonus. Right. Yeah, because sometimes I log on, I don't want to play a game anymore. I'm like, I want to stream, but like I'm too tired, or I have like 20 minutes. It's not enough time for a full game, right? I'm like, let me do these. Yeah.
Right there with you.
Either way, man, Thursday's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna be on the plane, man. My flight leaves at 10 on Thursday, flying down to Orlando.
You have your wedding, right?
My sister's wedding, yeah.
Your sister's wedding.
Yeah, on Friday. So I am like, I'm all out of pocket pretty much until Sunday. I get back, I shower, I go meet up with ScoMo and CC, head out to the game. So like from like tomorrow until Monday, like I'm out of Madden. But I lied. I'll be playing with my Backbone on my phone, bringing a controller on my iPad so I can do that way. I may have IRL streams going on where I'll be playing Madden, but the lovely Miss Shauna will be the cameraman, kind of going from me to the iPad screen. Because I don't want to bring the Xbox and the laptop and the camera and all that deal. I'm not going to do that. We're only there for a couple days, and I got a lot of family I haven't seen in a long time. I want to go hang out with them. And we're doing Universal, man. We're going to Harry Potter Land.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm all about it. But that's it for us, I think, for the night. Unless anybody has any last minute questions.
Yeah, I think that we covered most of it. Like, I know I guess like the quick overview, pretty much staying liquid for Thursday, grabbing a few 87s. I don't really think they're going to screw us yet on the 87s. I don't. They might, but I am going to grab a couple. And then,
if you are buying, I'm really being very pessimistic on them. And then two, try to get like AKAs, because the AKAs like even just go, they have individual like markets, so they could like Bobby Wagner, the linebackers like always rebound. So
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a very weird market. Like I don't want to go all into anything. It's still like seems like a very expensive market. So yeah, like coins. Like if you don't want to do anything, it's honestly like one of the probably better moves you can do, and just wait till Thursday, man. I'm sure there'll be some sort of special offer that'll make some market go down. And even as it is, like last Thursday, if you just bought like high rated meta players after the reveal and like in the first few hours of release, and then you just kept them for the weekend and sold, like you would have done really, really good. So
yeah. Maybe that's my plan. I'll load up on more AKA players for Monday, because that's when I can actually engage a little bit more. I might be out on the most feared stuff until then. Might just log in to get my dailies and stuff done on my phone.
Companion app ain't really gonna help you either. I don't know if y'all. I uninstalled the companion app, so
I give up. I give up on it. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, no, I just with the Backbone or my iPad and a controller, and I'm good to go. I can rock that anywhere.
The next overall bump should be right after most feared.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we get it's the 4 weeks. So it'll be the unstoppable, and then 3 weeks most feared. Yeah. And that will also like kind of give us back into like the normal 3 week cycle. So
right, yeah. Last one was early and it kind of threw us off a little bit, unexpected.
Yeah, totally.
But fully worth it. Unstoppable.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And dude, if you bought 86s, like dude, it was an investor's dream. Like the cards that weren't involved stayed the same, and then the cards that were involved like almost doubled. Like it was, that's awesome.
Exactly what you can hope for.
There's gonna be some false expectations now for investing moving forward, but
right.
Deal with that when it comes.
Awesome.
All right, peeps. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go over and raid Rowdy Time. If you guys are here on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, we'll be back again next week. Go over and tell Rowdy that hockey is better than basketball. It'll drive him absolutely through the wall. I can't wait for it. Everybody, we appreciate the heck out of you guys. Enjoy this week. Enjoy Most Feared. We'll catch up again next Tuesday to recover all the aftermath and what to do for the rest of it. This is a multi-part program. Should be anyway. So we're not done yet. We got lots to dive into. Guys, appreciate you guys. And I'll catch up with you gents next week.
Yeah.